You ready?
Yeah.
Tell me when we're starting. Yeah.
You made it sound painful.
I mean, yeah,
You know,
I
wax
think you're
or
gonna
what?
cry a little.
Yeah.
We should have brought the hot wax so I can make you cry before I make you cry.
See, that way, with that design, it covers two worlds. The
The
tattoo,
tattoo.
Gonzalez,
Yeah.
and then the religious Christian soldier.
Okay. All right. I see you.
There we go.
Tattoo in the world.
There we go.
Hey, I like it. I like it. You feel good there, man. I like it. What kind of stencil stuff you using?
Beast mode.
You smoked? Oh, you like that one?
I like it because it lasts. Yeah, I tend to wipe a lot, so it lasts a lot longer. Does that last pretty long?
Mm-hmm. It's the beast mode's cool too. I just think it's too long sometimes.
Yeah,
But
it
it
is.
depends what you're doing though. If you
But
need it there.
I thin it out. I do like 50-50 on a little squirt bottle,
Yeah.
and it does really good.
You
But
wipe it down like right away.
yeah, as soon as I put my stencil on, I put a paper towel over it and I squirt water over the paper towel, and I wipe that off, and then the stencil's a little bit lighter.
Yeah, and the only reason I didn't use it that much is because of the redness. I feel like it would get my clients a little red.
And
Like pretty-
it burns a little bit.
Yeah.
If you don't thin it out a little bit, it burns a little bit.
I'm like, okay.
But to me, it's like, all right, it's concentrated. It's like laundry detergent. You buy the good stuff, it's concentrated. You're gonna get it clean.
Yeah, that's true, man.
You get your money's worth that way.
Alright.
All right. What you think? Want to look in the mirror real quick?
I can see it from here.
You don't want to model and, move your arm around?
So like.
Flex it.
What do you think?
Looks good.
It's in it really good, yeah.
Looks good, looks good. Let's see if you're ready for it, man. All right.
Said, see it.
Fair warning.
Fair warning.
Get her done.
Let's get her done.
There we go.
Up. Like, whoa,
What
easy,
up?
boy.
All right, my turn.
Your turn. Ready?
Yeah, rise up our company today. Get inked up.
Here we go.
See, I was smart. I didn't put the camera on my face.
You said, see.
You don't want them to see your tears.
You want to see crying?
There's Raela getting down.
So, Raela, how long have you been doing tattoos?
I first started tattooing when I was 21, man. So 35 now. It's about 14 years
Oh, yeah.
since
That's
I first started.
quite a journey then.
Yeah. Doesn't seem like that long, honestly. Like, when I say it out loud, I'm like, dang, 14 years? Where did the time go? You know?
Yeah, well, that and then when you're having fun, time always flies. So.
Yeah, that's true.
I didn't think you were that old.
Yeah. A lot of people don't think it.
Right?
No.
So, who was your mentor, Raela?
Well, I very first started, not gonna lie, just started on my own. Picked up a machine, bought one, did a little tattoo on my foot. Came out horrible. Really bad. And then, eventually I started thinking about it more. Like, I wanted to get into a shop, so I started an apprenticeship at Crybaby for a little bit. I didn't stay there very long though. It was probably about a month, and then I kind of just went my own way. And I just kept going, man, and eventually, I hopped around a couple shops before I found one that I really liked and stayed there for about 4 or 5 years.
Okay.
So kind of more self-taught, but all the shops I've been to, I've learned from everybody,
Right.
So.
I like your shop here. It's very unique in that it has different merchandise for sale and different art supplies for sale. Not a lot of shops do that. So
Yeah.
I like the uniqueness in that.
Thanks. Yeah, we really wanted to try to bring better art supplies to Amarillo. So when we go to tattoo conventions, we want to stop at every art store we could and just find better things, you know.
Yes.
So we're like, one day we're gonna open a spot like that, and here we are.
That's good. So how long have you had this location open for?
We're gonna be going on 4 years this summer.
Okay.
Yep.
That's what's up.
Yeah, 4 years. We started off in another building and found our way to this one recently, so it's been cool. We've had to move a couple times and get everything going, but it's been a fun journey so far.
You want you to flip it around, you can see what.
What would you say inspired you to be a tattooer?
Man, I've always just really liked tattoos. Like, I just always thought they're cool. I never really thought I'd be a tattooer. I just kind of fell into it one day and started, and y'all probably know the feeling. It's kind of hard to stop once you get going, you know?
Yes.
One thing that you two have in common, y'all went to school at W2.
Yep.
And Cap Rock.
And
And Cap Rock, yeah. Yep. So I went to school, got out, went to college, got a business degree. And right out of college, I started tattooing. That's pretty much what I've been doing ever since.
So
I like your story. Where's your business degree at?
Well, you know, I don't got it hanging in here, but
I'm not.
need to go pick it up.
She told me
I
about it a
haven't
long
picked
time
it up.
ago. She
Yeah.
got her business degree, but never picked it up from the school. Not that she needs it. You know, she's doing great without it. But when she told me, I'm like, why didn't you pick it up? Yeah.
No,
Alright.
my family gives me a hard time, man, still to this day. Tell me to go get it. But, you know, I had a parking ticket that I never paid, so I don't want to pay to go get it out. Not that I couldn't, but it's just lazy.
they do. They find ways to keep all kinds of stuff until you pay their fees.
Dude, yeah, like they double after so long, too, and I was like, yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
I know I graduated, that's
It
all we need to know.
sounds like you're running from the campus police.
It feels like
I'm
that.
not running.
So what other art forms do you like to
You know.
participate in?
You know.
So I like to paint. That's probably one of my favorite things to do, like acrylic painting, also spray painting. I like pastels as well. So kind of a little bit of everything, honestly.
She does great wall murals.
Murals, yeah. Spray painting for sure is one of those things that I love too. It's kind of hard to stop doing it.
Yeah. I have seen your murals on the east side of town, and they are definitely a cool spot to stop at if you're cruising. Seen a lot of
man.
lowriders post
Yeah.
up with their pictures, and that's so cool to see your art.
Dude, I love seeing like all the lowriders pop up every now and then. And I'm like, hey, what's my painting back there?
That's so cool.
But yeah,
But
it
it's
is
like
cool.
at the shop they tag my wall. The first thing that went through my head is, what did I do to Raela that pissed her off?
Hey, that wasn't me, man.
So whenever you gave yourself your first tattoo, how old were you?
I was 21.
Okay.
21, yeah. 21, and it hurt pretty bad, I'm not gonna lie.
What was the design gonna be?
It was a star that I also covered up with another star, probably 2 times, and it still looks bad.
Oh.
So, you know, still there though, still rocking it.
Yeah, it's a memory at this
Yeah,
point.
I kind of can't get rid of it now, you know. It's part of me, part of my journey.
Yeah.
I look back and think like, dang, I sucked back then.
Well, we have those building blocks, and we have to respect how long it takes to get to where we're at right now. And so, a main reason that we wanted you on our show is because you exemplify what it takes to have as your own shop.
Right.
You have good technical tattooing skills that is going to be setting yourself apart from just the normal whoever is posting an ad on Amarillo, Ask Amarillo
Yeah.
Everything page.
Right?
There's a lot of people that are on that, and you just never know what you're gonna find. But
That's true.
that's why we want to set the talent apart from everybody else.
Yeah, I appreciate that, man. It takes a lot of hard work to get to certain stages, you know, and a lot of people don't see it. And they just kind of go looking wherever. But I think it's cool what you guys are doing. trying to get people to find the right artist, you know,
Yes.
for what they're looking for, not just like, hey, you can tattoo me right now. Like, you really want to find what you're looking for in an artist.
Yes.
So y'all are doing a great thing.
Is there a certain type of style of tattooing you like doing?
I really like lettering, traditional. Those are my two favorites.
Okay, for sure.
I do it all, you know, but not, those are my favorites for sure.
You do really good like flowers and line work for sure, so.
Yeah, flowers are fun. I feel like flowers are kind of like the universal tattoo thing, you know?
Yes.
If you can do a good flower, you could probably survive, you know?
Get through.
Yeah, if you could do a good flower, you can make it then, for sure.
Yes.
You do flowers a lot.
That and then yeah, you use good blending of colors and stuff whenever you do your flowers.
Yeah.
I think a lot of that comes from painting, honestly. Just mixing colors.
Learning,
and
yeah,
blending
color theory
yeah,
and everything.
exactly. Painting and tattooing, I feel like, has just kind of goes hand in hand for me.
Has there ever been a tattoo that you're like sweating it or you're like, this is kind of difficult, but
Oh yeah, man. There's those tattoos out there for sure. Super realistic color tattoos that are like hyper realistic, you know. Those are always intimidating to me. Just because they're so real looking, and you really got to pay attention to those little blends and subtle changes. But yeah,
and then once you're already jumped in, you're like, I've already come this far, I can't stop now.
yeah, man.
Gotta
You
just
gotta,
keep going.
yeah, and sometimes those like really colored pieces that, you know, at first they look a little rough, you know. You start blocking it in there, and then just gotta keep going with it. But yeah, those are challenging for sure. Color realism is up there for me. I really gotta think about it and study it and look at photos, like realistic photos, you know.
Yeah, constantly
Mhm.
refer to your reference. All
Yeah,
that.
constantly referencing, going back and forth for sure.
And I would say about the artists, like, when you keep your work clean, that shows a lot of respect for the artwork. Because
Yeah.
there's so many people that will muddy it up.
Right?
They're actually learning on their clients, you know,
Yeah.
and your work's always coming out clean.
Yeah.
It's like, you do your work on paper, drawing, all that,
Yeah.
so you don't make those kind of mistakes on your clients and stuff.
Yeah, and I also think a part of that has to do with the way I like schedule. I only do 2 people a day, so I try to like limit like the amount that I'm doing so I can really focus on it, you know? Not feel rushed between each person.
Yes. It gives everybody that respect of like, you cleared your schedule for this and I'm clearing
Yeah.
a big block for you too, so that there's not so many things in the way.
Yeah, and sometimes it doesn't go as smooth as you think, you know? You have to do the stencil a couple times, or size it different, or even when they get here, sometimes they want to change just like a small thing and you gotta go fix it, you know?
Yes.
So I like to limit myself just to 2 appointments a day, 4-hour sessions, and you can get quite a bit done in that time. You're not torturing your client, you know, and just get to take your time with each person,
Right.
not feel too overwhelmed with each project, you know.
Is there a tattoo that you've done that you're extremely proud of? Like one that stands out in your head more than any of the others?
You know, I feel like every day that changes, honestly. Like
As
I'll
you-
do
yeah,
one
you get
that I really
better.
like, and then like the next day there's something that's like totally different, but I like it a little bit more. So I don't know, man. I really don't know if I can narrow it down to one specific piece, you know?
Yeah, that and then every day you just keep getting better and better, learn something
Yeah,
new.
yeah,
so.
you keep doing, and each tattoo's just so different from each other style-wise.
But it's the ones that challenge you and you pull it off. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That one almost becomes becomes my favorite tattoo.
Yeah. Like
Because
something out of
you're
your comfort
surprised
zone.
Yeah.
yourself
You're
at
like,
how
okay,
good it can
that
go.
made me learn.
Yeah.
That made me, I wasn't in a comfort zone. I took it to another level, and you learned from it. So,
Yeah.
and you pulled it off, and you're proud of yourself.
Yeah, exceeded your expectations type
Like, oh,
thing.
man.
That is true.
And I was struggling with the drawing on this, and it came out really cool. Yeah.
And I actually created this. Like,
Yeah,
yeah,
exactly.
that's true.
And then people come to you with some crazy designs. And,
They want like a lot of things mixed in there. Or...
well, I did one, was it Saturday or Friday? And it was a COVID sunset.
Oh, that was on Friday.
It was a
And I still haven't even posted it. But the guy brought me a drawing that his friend drew. He actually paid another guy to do his drawing. This is his first tattoo and he got a half sleeve. So
he went for it.
his friend, or this other guy, he paid him to do the drawing for him so he could bring me a finished drawing. And it's a mountain scene, sunset, but the sun is a COVID.
Yeah.
You know? And then
That's
his pet dog and his fist bumping his son's fist in front of the dog.
They're like, yeah, that's a lot. Yeah, that's
But
a lot.
and the drawing wasn't a bad drawing. It just wasn't a good drawing for a tattoo.
Yeah,
So
challenging. That's the thing too, man, is knowing when to tell someone like, hey, it sounds cool, but maybe it might be better like a painting or something, you know? Just like the way it would go on the skin, you know?
Yeah.
But that just takes time to learn, you know?
So what are artists that inspire you?
Like tattoo artists?
Just
Or
artists in
in
general.
In
Yeah.
general, maybe, yeah.
I really like some of like the really old painters, like Norman Rockwell. I don't know, for some reason, like his stuff, I could just look at it and stare at it forever, you know, with the detail. It looks cartoonish in a way, like illustrated, but then when you really look at it, it's still kind of realistic.
he captures the
So,
moment.
yeah, and it
That's
always
right.
just kind of like gets me there. Like,
Yeah, I love memories. and
Thanksgiving scenes, Christmas scenes,
Yeah.
everything that you see the facial expressions on his subjects.
And it's
And,
just the way he does it, I don't know, I just really like that style.
he was so committed to his work that sometimes they had Thanksgiving dinner at home, and his family's out having Thanksgiving dinner, and he's in his studio painting because that's how, you know.
stuff. His inspiration kicked in
Yeah.
or something.
Yeah.
And he was pretty crazy. Like he didn't even consider himself a true artist. He like thought he was just an illustrator, which was crazy because he was so good, you know.
Right.
And like a lot of people consider him, you know, one of those great painters. But he never like thought of himself as that. He was more like, I'm just an illustrator, you know.
Right.
But his work is up there for me. It's just, I don't know, the detail. He would draw it like before he even painted it. It's just a lot that went into his stuff. And then tattooers, I would say probably like Nico. He's pretty one of my favorites. Mash Cow, it's pretty cool. It's like a graffiti street portrait type artist.
Okay.
And then, you know, there's a bunch of lettering people. There's a ton of them to
Yeah.
name. A lot of lettering guys. But yeah, those are probably some of my favorite for sure.
My lettering inspiration is Raela or Nelas.
Oh, wow.
That's,
I
That's
got
a
to work
compliment.
beside her. So
I'm like, that's a compliment, man.
before that, I didn't really pay attention. That I was into realism. I was into the shading. So it took me a little while to get my line work straight. But I would check out Raela's and I was like, damn, that's some straight. I couldn't understand how steady her hand could be, you know. And that's almost 8 years ago or whatever.
Yeah, probably, yeah, man.
So-
it's been a while.
I was younger and my hand wasn't that steady, and now I'm older. I got a steady hand. But I would just look at Raela's work, and I was like, man, how can she keep it that steady? You know?
yeah.
So she was like my first real introduction to actually see a tattoo artist doing lettering and it coming out clean,
Super
clean.
smooth. Yeah.
Yeah.
I
So-
think a lot of that came from when I was younger too, man. I used to draw a lot, like names for people in school. I just would be like, hey, let me draw your name. And I'd just sit there, and a lot of times I would draw it and then just like outline it like over and over and over. So I think it kind of just like trained my hands or something when I was younger without even realizing that's what I was doing,
younger
you know?
you was preparing future
Yeah.
you.
And then when I was really, really young, I used to draw like these little geometric type drawings, like where I draw one side and then imitate it on the other side, but it was mostly just like straight lines all the time. So it would just make like weird little pictures, you know. So I think a lot of that had to do with just practicing those line repetitive motions when I was young, without even realizing, you know.
Yes.
So that must be where it came from, man.
Yeah.
I guess.
I remember when
I'm
I was
gonna
a
say that's where it
kid.
came from.
When I was a kid, and I used to like to draw Charlie Brown and stuff like that.
Oh, yeah.
It's simple drawings, but muscle memory kicks in.
Yeah,
So
man.
once you do it a whole bunch of times, then you're like around your friends and stuff, and you're drawing Charlie Brown, and it's like out of nowhere.
They
but
think you're
it's-
really good.
yeah. But it's your muscle memory kicking in, and you already know how that flow, you know, that
Each
feel,
little shade.
and you impress them, you know, because I mean they think it's the first time you're drawing it. No, or did it 1,000 times.
You're like, no, man, I've drawn this guy. You don't even know how many times. Yeah, muscle memory is a big thing, I think, in tattooing, you know. That's what I had Christian doing for a while. It's just outlining things over and over, trying to get him to sit still at his desk, you know.
How do you feel?
Yeah, you hurting?
Oh,
You
no.
haven't even said anything.
No,
For the heavy
I'm
hands.
actually surprised.
For the heavy hand that I have, you're not crying
Not really.
too much.
I always heard all these bad stories about you. That not really.
Oh.
I'm like, oh man, they were lying.
Man, it's not that bad after all.
Nah. And I think I used to feel the pain more when I was younger. I don't know, my skin's going numb or something.
Yeah. Your nerves are giving out on you, man.
Rachel has the light hand too, and I think at one part I felt like I dozed off or something. Just touching
For
the
real?
back of my
Yeah, I
arms.
thought so.
Dang, that's crazy. I can't fall asleep during a tattoo, man. It don't matter where it's at, who's doing it. I'm just like wide awake, trying to make it through the end.
Your favorites then are the lettering and the
Lettering and
traditional.
traditional, yeah. Anything with like really thick lines, I'm always down for it. Just because they hold well over time. You don't know if both will hold, you know.
Right.
I don't know, there's just something about putting in like a really solid, nice line, you know?
Yeah.
The fine line tattoos are, I don't know. I like them, but then I just don't think over time they're gonna be that well held over, you know?
After a few months, you can see.
Like there's that style that's like really, really fine and like really lightly shaded. Like I just don't like doing those at all. Cause I know they're not gonna look good in a few years, you know?
Right. Even when somebody asks me for that, it still comes out a little bit bolder, just because I
Yeah,
know that's gonna hold.
yeah, and I try to tell them, but you know, of course you can only put your recommendations out there so much. You know, I never force anybody to do anything they don't want to do.
But they're still gonna, whine and complain after it heals and something's missing and all this, and you're like, we warned
Man,
you.
I like that
Yeah,
line's
with these,
barely there, man, in the first place,
Yeah.
you know. But there are some now. That's probably another trendy thing is those that are like very, very light. They look like they're just almost not there at all, you know. That's one trend I wish would probably go away.
Yes.
Yeah,
I hope that goes forward too.
but I don't know. Teach their own, I guess. You know,
Oh, yes.
everyone has their own like thought of what looks good on their body. So I'm not. Who am I to judge? You know what they think looks good and what they want to wear. I just try to tell them my opinion and do the best I can for them. You know.
To a certain point, we're artists, but at the same time, it's almost like we're an instrument. They want a certain thing.
Mm-hmm.
We try to give them what they want. So we're just
Yeah.
kind of like the instrument
That's what I
to
always
get
tell
to that
people.
point, you know.
I tell them, like, I feel like I'm just like the medium to put the
Yeah.
tattoo on your body. Like, I have the skill to do it good for you, but I'm not making the choice fully for you, what you want, you know?
Mhm.
That's the crazy thing about tattoos. It's like you and another person are working on it together. Even though they're not working on it, it's their
Yeah.
idea. They have to sit there.
And they have to say yes.
Yeah,
To it.
exactly. You have to agree and then work together to make something really cool. That's why I think tattooing is such a cool like medium, because you're working on like a live person, you know? It's not just like, oh, I've got a piece of paper, I can do this drawing on it, don't matter what it looks like or what anybody thinks. It's kind of like you're working with them to make them a nice piece of art.
Yeah, you gotta consider the contour of their body
Yeah.
and where your placement and all that
Yep.
is.
Their skin tone. Yep.
There's a lot of factors that I know that you take into consideration, and that tattooers that are out there and they're just not really paying attention to it
Right.
are getting a lot of attention.
Yep.
And hopefully we're going to be highlighting people that do, you know, pay attention to detail and
Yeah.
do take people's bodies, people's tone,
Yeah, skin
everything,
tone.
yes, into consideration.
Yep. Yeah, that's the difference, I think, between somebody that's, you know, been doing it a while, someone that just started. There's a lot of experience in there that you have to learn. It just takes time, you know? Things that I did when I was 21 versus now, you know, I would definitely change, like, just from learning over the years, you know? But yeah, there's a lot of that out there. Just people just picking whoever and doing whatever, and then they're not happy, you know. I always tell them, go do your research, man. Look at their portfolios.
Yeah.
Like, find somebody that you like that does that style, or most likely you're not going to be happy. So do that research, you know.
You see a lot of people's work, and there's a lot of people that don't have very good work,
Right.
but
But
that
they're
person,
busy.
that person still made the decision to go to them for whatever reason, either cheap tattoo, free tattoo,
Yeah.
you know. Every artist is in a different stage.
Yeah.
Check out the portfolios, decide what, you know, which
It's
which
you.
artists you want to go to.
Yeah.
And there's so many people on a budget that are like, they're going to go to the cheapest artist,
Yeah.
and then they're going to complain. Look what happened to
This looks
man.
bad. This little spot looks weird right here.
He didn't. That person didn't hide the fact that he was a bad tattooist. He just, you know, his marketing skills were
Out
great.
there.
You know.
Yeah.
He bragged about himself and all this, but he did put out his work, and it's there on his portfolio, and it
Yeah.
was your decision to go to that person. So, you know, for this page that we started, it's like we're trying to highlight the top ones. So it's an easier decision for people looking for good artists,
Yeah. To go
not
find
looking
it.
for a price. No, you're looking for
Yeah.
good artists,
Yeah.
good tattoo artists.
Yep.
The best in this area. So if you're looking for who's gonna give me the best deal, this page probably won't be for you.
Right.
So
Yeah.
it's that person that looking, oh man, who does the best lettering? Who does
Yeah.
the best, you know?
Portraits.
Yeah. So and it's not just like, okay, this is one person for you. No, this is a group that are on the top that are going to give you the best work,
The top
more
two.
consistent work. So more than likely you're going to have a good tattoo from this group
Yeah.
of people right here, instead of gambling on the ones that are,
Wherever you go.
yeah.
Yeah, there's been
Yeah.
lots of times where I send people to you just because I know you really do good at watercolor, and that's just like not my strongest thing that I do, you know. And I'm like, hey, if you want a really good watercolor tattoo, go to Jesse, because he does great at it, you know. It's not like I'm not good at everything, you know, and I don't think every artist is. So yeah, finding the right person for what you're looking for is super important.
And vice versa. When I opened up the shop, I was like, you know, I still had trouble with my line work and stuff, you know. And people would come with real complex, even if it was tribal. Hey, I'm gonna send it to you.
I'm sending y'all the tribal tats.
Okay, that's a little too much line work
You're
there.
like,
You know what?
I'm
Go to
good.
Raela.
I'm
Go to
good on
Raela.
that. Yeah, I think I remember being at a convention with you one time and someone called you asking for something like that, and you were like, hey, I know someone, she's actually right here with me though. We're out of town, so sorry. But yeah, I think it's important to send people to the right artists for what they're looking for, even though, you know, it may not be me. I don't have any shame saying, hey, my buddy does way better at this. Like, go see him. It's not really about just taking your money and running, you know?
Yeah.
I'd rather you be happy for sure.
It's important that you know your limits.
That's true,
You know,
too.
when I was at that stage, I knew my limits, and I was willing to pass that. You know, like, hey, I'm not the right person for this one.
Yeah.
Go to Raela.
Yeah,
You know?
this person's good.
So,
like, yeah,
It's,
exactly.
you know, I mean, there's so many artists right now going, oh, hell yeah, I can do that. And
Then you see it and you're like, dude, what is that? Like, that's not good at all.
had this one guy come in, had some, it was decent lettering, but he wanted his mom's portrait. And he said the artist that did the lettering was gonna do the mom's portrait. And I saw that the lettering wasn't, you know, really stand out.
Chris,
Yeah.
It's mediocre.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh man, you know.
Yeah, you're like,
And
dude,
he
you're gonna
said-
let them do a whole portrait on you too, man? Yeah.
And he somebody else referred him to me, so I did his mom's portrait and everything.
Yeah.
And I was like, man, you dodged the bullet.
Yeah, man.
'Cause
Like,
The cover up would have been a lot harder to do.
Yeah, portraits are one of those
And I
things.
kind of checked out that other artists' stuff, and I was like, you know, they're not at a good stage where,
Yeah,
you know,
they should be doing portraits already.
yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
That's one thing, man. I don't, like, I want to get into the portrait game, but I haven't done it very much. So right now I'm just working on painting people, like, from scratch, like, without drawing, you know, just straight painting them. And once I get good, then, you know, I'll probably venture off into that style, but I just don't do that right now, you
I
know?
think you'll be good at it because you pay attention to detail. You know,
Yeah.
you're already keeping your work clean. The most important stuff is that you're taking it in those stages, like you said. Like
Yeah.
you're not comfortable with it yet,
Right.
and as you progress, it's like the more, you know, you get into that little area, the more comfortable you get,
Yeah.
and just the fact that you're looking at those little details and you're proud of your work and you want it to
Yeah.
come out clean, that makes you already somebody that probably, even right now, probably do a real good portrait, you know?
Yeah. You know, I don't think I can't do it right now.
Yeah.
I just don't, I don't want to do it till I'm good at it, you
Yeah.
know? Like, not trying to mess
100%.
Granny's portrait up, you know? Or whatever.
Right.
So, I don't know. But yeah, I feel like, you know, prepping for those things is good. Instead of just taking stuff on that you're not really confident with or should not be practicing yet, you know?
Yes.
At certain stages.
Yeah.
But yeah.
So do you want to let the viewers watching at home know where, what your address is, where they can find you to come get tattooed by you?
Sure, yeah. Our shop is located, it's 3265 Commerce. So it's right off 34th and Western, like a block off of both of those.
Okay.
Yep.
What about like future tattoo goals? You got anything that you like? This is something I want to do.
Work on?
Yeah, work on.
Like I said, the portrait thing is something I want to get into more. I'm probably going to start off more with like animal portraits, like dogs or cats
Yeah,
or something,
okay.
and then go on to people, you know. Maybe travel a little bit more too. I've been at home quite a bit lately, so maybe getting more of that travel schedule going.
You're getting that bug.
Yeah, getting an itch, man. It's been a little while, so.
I miss those trips that, like,
Me too, man. That was a good time.
Did you do the Alaska one recently?
Not recently,
Oh, okay,
but I
okay.
did go to Alaska. I think it was like 2017, 2016, somewhere around there. That was super fun, man.
Yeah.
I was trying to go back. No, I've only been
Just
once.
one time?
Yeah.
Is
I want to
that
go
the-
back really bad. It's so nice.
Is that the
over there.
furthest you like traveled to?
Alaska?
Yeah.
Is that too?
Yeah.
Yeah, probably Alaska is the farthest.
That's tight.
Maybe Nashville, but that's not as far as Alaska.
Yeah, for real.
But I've been quite a few different places: New Mexico, Oklahoma, like the Dallas area, Denver. But yeah, Alaska's the farthest.
I know a lot of artists that do guest spots.
Mhm.
You haven't been much into like doing guest spots, huh?
Like doing them here or me going?
You going?
No, honestly, I have been asked a few times to go do a few, but no, I haven't done one. Haven't tried it out. Have you?
No.
No?
I was invited a few years back to go to Andrew, so now I'm drawing a blank on his name.
Andrew's,
And I never took him up on that offer. I regret not taking him up on the offer.
yeah,
It's a real guest spot.
it would be cool, you know, can learn from different artists
Yeah.
and their shop, just see how their shop is run and how they do things. Yeah, I haven't ventured off into that too much. I don't know why. I've been invited a few times too, I just haven't ever gone. It's kind of hard having a store, like a storefront, and then leaving, you know, because we want to be open, but also I want to travel, you know, so that's kind of like a balance I gotta learn how to deal with. How do you-
Yeah, I gotta look at my wife's schedule. You know,
Yes, yes.
so
Gotta check
it-
with the lady.
Plus, I really don't go. I don't like traveling without her because I mean
Yeah.
she's like she pretty much tells me what to do.
Yeah, we know.
She's,
Yeah, we know she runs things
she's the brain of the outfit.
in the operation.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So-
that's the same with me, man. I don't like to travel without Crystal either. I want her to be there and go and have fun, but then we have the store, you know, that's hard. Hard to hire someone to, and like, you know, get someone good that'll be reliable and trustworthy, and you know how that is, man.
So how many artists do you have here?
Right now it's just me and my brother. He's my apprentice, and he's been apprenticing about 2.5 years now.
Okay.
So he's about done. I'm about ready to set him free.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm sure he's happy about that too. He's been doing pretty good. I've been like cycling him through all the styles. You know, we started him with like traditional. We've done like lettering. Right now we're doing a little bit of black and gray stuff. I mean, we'll do a little color, but he's been kind of going through everything to get the whole experience. And then I told him he could do it all, or he could narrow it down if he wants to. You know, maybe one style, but he seems to think that he wants to do it all. So yeah, we'll see.
That's cool.
We'll see about that.
Yeah.
We have a piercer too.
A
piercer, yeah.
Okay, what's their name?
His name's Marcus.
Okay.
And he's pretty cool. He's been piercing, gosh, I want to say 20-something years maybe.
Okay.
Yeah, he's a cool dude.
When does he come in?
He's here on the weekends, usually Fridays and Saturdays.
Where's he from?
You know, I don't know where he's originally from, but he's worked here like
Amarillo?
in Amarillo, yeah, like off and on, different shops throughout the years. So I don't know if he was born and raised here or what, but he's a super laid back, cool guy, a lot of experience. He's really good with people. He's really good with his clients too. That's always a plus.
Yeah.
Yeah, y'all gonna come get a piercing from him? You get your nose pierced?
I never thought about piercings.
No?
That's just never been a thing for me.
Just never been into
I think they look
piercing?
cool. I mean, like race
Mhm.
ears and everything.
Yeah.
You know, it's like, yeah, they look cool. But I don't know. I'm not big on jewelry either. So
Really?
I won't even wear a wedding ring. It's sitting somewhere in the house.
Denise is gonna beat you up for that, man.
No, I mean, she knows I don't wear it. And back, my reasoning back when I was working road construction, I was scared it would get stuck on some equipment or something.
Yeah.
And but I've never cared for
I never
wearing
wear 'em
watches. And,
Because of the
Oh.
gloves, man. I can't wear rings.
No, yeah, I've never been a jewelry person.
can't wear
I always thought if I get a piercing, I'd do the little snake bites or something like that. But
That's it, man.
yeah, I'm like, I don't even know then. If I'd hate to get it and then have
do they
to
even
put,
recommend snake bites? Don't they say it messes up your gums or something?
I don't know, but I bet it
Isn't that the
would.
tongue piercing?
Is it the tongue piercing?
That make like this back of your teeth.
I thought the ones on your lip that it bumped
Messes
your
up. Oh, I don't know.
Maybe it could probably mess it up. a
But
little
see,
bit,
that's
I'm sure.
another reason why I'm like, I don't know if I'd want to do that.
You're like, oh, I don't know.
Yeah.
I got an industrial and a dermal, but that's it. My hands are still wet. Don't y'all love that?
Yeah, I cannot stand
I'm
that.
like, don't y'all love that? So you're not hurting yet?
Where we at with it?
She's out trying to make it hurt. She said she's not hurting. We gotta go a little deeper.
She's putting some weight on it, but she's skinny. She's skinny. She's trying.
What weight, man?
That's what I mean. She's trying to put some weight on it. She's too skinny though.
Shoot. I would make it hurt if you want me to.
Nah, I believe in karma. That's why it didn't hurt.
I need to come get a piece from you too, man.
What would you get?
What would I get? I don't know. What would you want to do?
A portrait of Crystal.
Oh, shoot. I'd get a portrait of Crystal. I'd get one over. That'd be cool.
There you go.
What else did you want to do?
What else do you want?
Shoot, I don't even know.
This is that'll be
I
great.
got a plan for this. Ray's gonna do a tattoo machine sometime in the elementary spot. But I still got I got lots of leg room, man. I need something on my legs. Maybe a black and gray piece or something. I don't know what though. I just have to think of something. I'll think of something.
The gears are turning now.
I'll think of something for sure. What? I'll make it challenging. Yeah, how about that?
Calligraphy. I'm not calligraphy. I forgot the word for it. The cartoon version. The cartoon version of you. Remember that drawing?
Oh,
Oh, caricatures.
Caricatures.
I still have it. I still have that, man.
Those are pretty cool.
I did a little caricature of it one time.
You don't want to show them the one I made of you.
You did one of me?
Yeah, I remember right there when you were sitting there that one day. The same day. I put a nice
Where's it at?
little stash in front of you. Remember? And I was
Oh.
going to send this to Denise. Made your eyes all red. Looks like you got into something. Now I found that the other day, that drawing, because I was cleaning out my desk and going through all my stuff. And I still got it, man.
Alright.
Yep, I saved it. That would be kind of cool to get that tattooed. I should make Crystal get that one tattooed of me.
That'd be fun.
Did little caricatures of both of you.
For real? That'd be cool.
That would be pretty funny.
Everybody be asking, who's the Asian girl?
Nah, who's that little Asian?
Well, Raela,
Who's that kid?
I really want to say thank you so much for spending some time with us
Yeah.
on our podcast.
For sure, man.
It's
Thank you guys for coming through and putting me out there.
yes.
It's always nerve-wracking, but fun. No, really, thanks for coming, and I think it's cool that y'all are trying to get people to find the right artist for what they're looking for. You know, it's not all about like, hey, let me tattoo you. I'm the only one that can tattoo you.
Yeah.
You want to make them get the right piece of art. So that's a cool thing that y'all are doing, man.
Thank you.
I think a lot of people will appreciate it.
I hope so.
Yeah.
And to the artists that are out there that we're reaching out to, that, you know, because we had a few that haven't responded or anything, we're not like trying to get paid for anything, like for advertising or nothing. We're actually trying to put your name out there, and we're, you know, we're not asking for anything in return. Just, hey, if you want to be, you know, you want to take us up on the offer, we'll put your name out there, and put your work out there, so
Yeah.
people can actually see your work, and it'll be. I want to make it a to-go place for people that are looking for real good tattoo artists,
Yeah.
and not be gambling on every name that pops up on Facebook. You know, they'll go there and be more confident of what they're getting done.
Yeah.
And we're trying to keep it as real as we can, or nothing like that. We're just gonna try to, and the ones that we're looking at, and they're putting out good work, we're trying to put a light on them.
Yeah.
And so people.
And I think it's good, man, because you don't know how many people will come in to get a tattoo, even though they've researched you, they're still a little nervous about their tattoo. Like, I've had that happen to me recently, where someone's like, man, I've been following you for a long time, and you do really good. I'm just really nervous about this tattoo and how it's going to come out. And I'm like, well, if you've researched enough, don't be nervous, man. You know, we're going to do a good job. So, but I think that's good, because a lot of people are nervous. So that's a whole nother thing. Like, showing people inside shops is cool, because a lot of people haven't been into one, you know, if they're looking for their first tattoo and they're intimidated.
Yes. Do you have any projects that you're starting right now that you're excited about, like new projects or murals or anything?
I do have a couple projects in the works. They're still in the process though, so can't say too much about them yet.
Okay.
But I do got some murals coming up pretty soon.
Nice.
So I gotta be on the lookout for that.
Okay.
Definitely. I'm also teaching a painting class, so that's fun.
Mm-hmm.
At the Art Institute. Anybody interested in that? Teach you how to paint a little bit. Yeah, if y'all ever interested in painting, which I know you know how to paint, but you know, come join us sometime.
Mm-hmm.
That, and then yeah, sometimes it's different to be painting around with other people who are doing art.
It's a big difference when you're in a room full of artists.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's
Then-
more
then-
inspiring
yeah.
for sure.
Yeah, and the cool thing about the class is everyone's on their own level, so it's not like follow along with me, we're painting this butterfly. It's like, hey, what are you trying to learn, like painting wise, where are you at, what do you want to start with, and then I help you kind of get started and guide you through the process, you know?
And then just have fun while
Yeah.
you're doing it. Yeah.
So like if you're really good at like landscapes or something and you're like, man, I want to really try painting people, like I can help you get there, you know? Or whatever. Whatever your goal is, I guess.
That's so cool.
Yeah, y'all should come join sometime. Alright, man. All done.
Heck yeah.
Got her in there. No tears came out or nothing. I forgot about that. Hey, that's so cool.
The art teacher.
Yeah, man, it's just freaking sick. I don't know. After a while, I was like,
We don't have to worry about doing this.
yeah. Especially when you're tattooing. I feel like that's just...
Nice lady fade at the top and the bottom.
Heck yeah.